I just want to do this video just to go over how I ended up having all these subscribers that you saw in. So let me tell you a little bit how I started. I've been putting videos in YouTube, I don't even know for how long, but it's been a long time. I was consistent. I never was thinking like, oh, maybe I'm gonna make it to 100 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers or whatever amount of subscribers, because I knew that I have not been consistent. And on top of that, I'm not very tech savvy. Richie, Jesus Lord, this is my dog that need to come in, and he just knocking the door. But anyway, so the reason I didn't do a lot of videos, or I didn't put a lot of effort in YouTube, it's just because, one, I didn't have the time. It's not that I didn't want it, just like I didn't have the time. I like painting. I had to do, I was going to school, I was doing so many things, I had a job, so many things at once. I didn't have the time. By the time I finish it, sometimes when I try doing a video, by the time I finish doing the video, I was already exhausted, because it's just like a, did I do this right or no? And all the craziness, all the questioning that you ask yourself. So anyway, that's the main reason. I think, just because I'm saying that, don't take it like it is the truth, but in my opinion, I think that was the reason that I couldn't move my channel to pass 167 subscribers for like 3 years, and those subscribers were there. And sometimes I watch my videos and I was like, well, I didn't like not even to watch my videos, because I was like, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. First of all, I couldn't even hear myself, and two, I was like, how do, like, those videos are so bad, so should I just close my whole YouTube and just forget about that? But then I really like some part of the videos. I like when I was doing my art, and sometimes like what I was saying to me, I say from the heart, even if it's not the perfect. I don't have like a fancy studio, I don't have all the craziness that those fancy creators have, but I feel like, okay, if I'm sharing a video, I'm sharing from my heart, and I'm doing the best I can, and that's the only thing that I can do, doing the best I can. So that was the reason why I think, in my opinion, that my channel didn't pass the 167 subscribers. But what motivated me? Every time I saw my channel, I was like, wow, I still have people for all these years following my channel. And one day I put a video, and this lady said, oh, when you coming back, you know, like she was like, she sent a lot of heart. It was so beautiful. It was something like I forgot what was the video about, but it was something, I was talking about something, and for whatever reason it touched her, and she sent me that beautiful message. And I'm thinking myself, wait a minute, Patricia, you have all the tools that you need to share something good in the world. So why you cannot be doing YouTube like other people are doing it? And then I'm questioning myself, well, what am I gonna be talking about? Because I like painting, but that's the thing. If you are an artist, you know, like to be painting and trying to talk at the same time, well, some people might have that ability. That's not me. Like I can do little things here and there, but not like I focus on a painting and do my best with a painting if I'm talking in a camera like that, like I'm talking right now. But at the same time, so like you have a lot of knowledge, life experience, you have also business experience, you have, you know, experience. It is what it is. Like I'm an adult, grown up woman that had to put herself, you know, moving forward on my own. So I know what it is to come from the bottom and rise up, and that's what I did. So I said, I have something to talk. So I was like, okay, let me start putting my nice video. And my phone, I'm sorry, I just finished doing live streaming, and I was so tired. I've been working the whole weekend. How do I end up with this topic today? Because honestly, I was gonna be doing a different topic, but for the thing that happened to me yesterday, I ended up doing that specific topic. And I went over talking about what happened. So this weekend I was planning, doing the final retouches to my website. Then I'm gonna go hiking, and I was so excited about that because as I mentioned in my YouTube just went up. Like, I didn't think I was gonna hit 1,000 subscribers probably by the time I was 100 years, but it happened. So I was like, oh my god, how are those videos now? People are watching more my videos, so I need to make some little updates to my website. I usually get up really early. I was yesterday. I got up 2:47 a.m. My coffee, sit right in front of my computer and start updating everything in my website and planning. So I was doing that. I deleted the whole website, all my paintings in my website by mistake. How did that happen? I had my website for several years now, and I was told back then that if something happened and I delete something by mistake, that I can just go to the history and just, bring it back. So I never was worried about that, and I play a lot with my website and do a lot of things, so never had an incident like that for several years that I had that website. So I was okay. So I was trying to add a page just to put my summer collection that I'm working and that I'm providing update about the summer collection. And I was like, oh, let me just add that page only for that. So when I add the page, for whatever reason, everything that I have in the other pages transitioned to the new page. I was like, I didn't expect all this painting to be transitioned to this page. I just need a blank page and just put my painting in there for the summer collection. So I went and said, let me just delete it. So I clicked, let me delete all, because obviously I didn't want anything in there, just one painting. And I delete everything. So when I click, everything was gone. So I go back and check my other page and say, well, my paintings are. Everything was gone. So I went, Jesus, Lord, help me. What did I do? But since that person who built my website back then, the person that I hired, he said that it was okay if something happened. So I went back to the history. I did whatever I needed to do. And I was like, wait a minute, nothing is coming back. So what's going on here? By that time, it was already like 3, 4, I don't know about the time. The whole thing, I can tell you that I had a lot of coffee at that time, because I was trying to figure out, okay, what's going on here? So I was like, okay, let me just get in contact with somebody from IT, because they said that 24 hours. So let me just try to get somebody, on the phone. Nobody. I was like an 8 phone call, 7 phone call, I don't know. Nobody. Finally, like around 5 a.m. in the morning, I'm telling you that happened yesterday. Like 5 a.m. in the morning, I was able to get somebody on the chat, and that person said, oh, do you delete the website, or what exactly happened? I said, well, no, all the products from the website. So I said, no, I delete not the website. I delete all the products from the website. And they said, oh, he said, oh, that's bad news. I said, why? And he said, because if it was something related to the website itself, we can save it and bring it back. But if it's something in the dashboard that you edited or something, you can bring it back. But if you delete it and it's in the dashboard, there is nothing that we can do. I kind of was trying to process what he was telling me, because I couldn't believe it that he was saying that. And I was thinking about my 80 plus paintings that I had in the website. So I said, are you sure? He said, yeah. And it's funny, because he said like, oh, one thing that we can do is, if you can bold for that company too. I'm not even gonna mention the name of the company, because I'm so upset about the whole thing. But to be fair, in the past, when I have issues with their website, they always provided great customer service, so I cannot say anything bad besides what happened yesterday, that I couldn't find anybody on the phone. Anyway, so I said, okay, I was trying just to kind of process everything. Let me just process everything, because I couldn't believe that happened to me. So I finished it with the guy. I said, thank you very much for your help. Richie, what are you doing, sweetheart? I'm doing a video here. Can you stay in there a couple more minutes? Anyway, so oh my, sorry, my dog. He just want to come in, but he just need to get some fresh air in there. So anyway, I was like, okay, let me just try to figure out. Oh, Jesus, Lord, sorry. I am getting distracted myself doing the video, looking at the dog. Hey, chicken. Okay, just give me 1 second. Go, go, go. Hurry up, go. Thank you. Go, my baby Richie. Okay, no, go there. Richie, go. This dog is huge. Richie, can you please go? But anyway, my love, can you please go? Go. I was so upset. So I was like, okay, I'm so upset. I want to cry. I was like a disaster. I was like a mess. I was like, why did I get up at 2:47 a.m. just to have to deal with this? Like, why? I'm questioning and continue questioning myself, and I was upset. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if to cry or to do like start fixing my website. So I just was kind of, at some point I was like, okay, let me just drink more coffee or tea. I don't even remember, because I had so much coffee and tea just to kind of get out of that moment. So after that, I went grab some coffee, and I said, okay, let me just start putting my website back together. Which, excuse me. So I went and started putting, I added 1 painting. If you have a website with art, or I don't know what type of website you guys have, but whatever website is, like when you do painting, you have to add pictures, you have to add descriptions, you have to add everything, and things have to be precise, and everything has to be professional, because that's why we have a website. People want to see things that look professional. So I finished it. Finally, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I added 1 painting. And by the time I added that painting, I kind of calculated really quick inside me, like, okay, this is gonna take me this long to add, plus like almost 80 painting, which, excuse me, you see, it wasn't that I didn't want the dog to come inside, but I know he's very needy. He's a needy dog. Go outside, Richie. Thank you, Lord. So anyway, okay, let me just start putting my painting back. I put a 1, and I was like, this is gonna be brutal. My weekend is already screwed. At that moment, I started crying, because this is not happening to me. And I feel so sorry for me. I cry. I cried for a couple minutes, few minutes, because like a moment I was like, okay, Patricia, practice what you preach. You are very resilient, you are very strong, you are very this and that. So pull yourself together and start working and start crying. Because I was thinking myself, at that moment, there was one thought that gave me the strength that I needed, that gave me the strength that I needed to put my website back together. It was that I was thinking myself, just think about it. What is the worst thing that can happen to you? And then I'm thinking myself, stop being disgraceful. Like a website is just a website. You have your painting. You have all the resources you need in there just to put everything back together. I was thinking myself, think about those people that have a family member sick. People that have lost a child. People that have lost their parents or somebody they love. Or any person they might know. Those people have reasons to cry, to be sad, to be sorrow. And here you are crying because you lit a website, you lost 80 paintings that you had in there, and it's gonna take you probably a couple of weeks or a week. I was thinking, or a week, or I don't know how many days, I don't know, to be honest. And the whole weekend to put it back together. But that's nothing. That's thing that you can just put it back again together. It's nothing that you lost everything. It's just a website and just put it back together. So that part brought me back into wherever I needed at that moment to start working on my website. And at this moment, I think I spent the whole day yesterday. I continued working yesterday until, I believe, 9 p.m. Took a couple breaks. And I think I've been making progress. And no, because inside me, I also was thinking, like, what is the reason that, whatever reason God allowed this to happen? I always think about that. When something bad happens, what is the reason behind this that I cannot see at this moment? And then I was thinking, maybe the reason is that I needed to do a video about being grateful about when something bad happens, how do you move forward? Why we complain, why we human, most of us, complain for little things, like little things that can be resolved when we have so many great things to be appreciative, grateful for everything. And when something bad happen, one thing bad happen, we just think that, oh my God, it's the end of the world. So then I was thinking maybe that's basically probably the reason that this happened to you, Patricia, because maybe you need to talk about that. Because like I said, in this channel, I want to continue advocating for mental health and all of that, and, you know, aligning that with art. So maybe that was the reason why God allowed that to happen to me, because I'm telling you, I had my website for several years now. Never happened something like that, never. And worst thing is that I spent these past weeks fixing everything, making everything so beautiful. I put a session like a spring inspiration for those paintings. I was kind of organizing everything nice and beautiful. And I thought my website, I was so proud of my website, how it looked and everything. And then this happened. Oh, Jesus, Lord, I almost forgot. I was talking how I got all those subscribers. So, oh my Lord. So, let me just tell you how I got those subscribers. So, like I said, I started putting updates about my paintings, about, you know, what I'm doing and all of that. And also, like, I noticed it that although I'm not like good at technology and all that stuff, I put in a little more effort in the type of videos I put and how do I do those videos. And it's not like I'm doing something wow, you know, but compared with before, I think that just a little better. Like I said, I'm not an expert with YouTube and any of that stuff. I literally didn't have Facebook, Instagram, any other stuff, YouTube, any other stuff until like I became a little serious about my painting, because people continue to say, oh, you need to have social media, social media, social media. I didn't use social media. I didn't like social media. I didn't do anything on social media. So I wasn't the best person to kind of give advice about social media. And now, for whatever reason, I use social media for updating things and sharing things and things like that. So I think that was how that happened, that I got my subscribers and I ended up with the subscribers that I have, and that I'm very grateful. And yeah, for those of you who already subscribed, thank you that allowed that to happen. It's like a wow when I saw that number. I think I got up like I said, I usually get up really early, and I open my YouTube and I saw those subscribers in there. Like they started like you know, like I could see like the progress, but then I was like, probably it's gonna take me another, you know, to kind of having all the 1,000 subscribers that most of us are looking for. And then when I woke up, that I opened that, so woo, 1,000 something. I was like, ooh, this didn't happen. And like I even had to go in my computer to check in my computer to make sure if there was something wrong with the phone, because I couldn't believe it. And that's how it happened. So thank you everybody that I allowed that to happen, for me to get all the subscribers. I'm so excited, and I promise you that I'm gonna be doing my best to share good information and to be here for you. So thank you very much. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel so we can continue grow and we become a community. So thank you, thank you, thank you. That's how you guys are, that's how you are supporting this channel, by subscribing, liking, sharing, and all of that. And if somebody is complaining about something small, please remind them, like, look the wonderful thing that you have in front of you. What about if you lose a child? What about if you lose your mom? But still, or somebody that you love, or even when we see, you know, so many people going through a lot of bad things that happen to them, even though they don't deserve. No. So we shouldn't be complaining for little things. All right. So thank you very much, everybody, for subscribing, sharing, and for continue watching my videos. Mwah, 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 mwah.